Hi everyone, this is going to be a pick a card for the upcoming transit moon in Pisces on January 2nd. So this is generally going to go over how this Pisces moon, this sidereal Pisces moon, is going to affect you over the course of the next few days. Okay, so I have 4 piles here. I have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Make your selection, and I'm going to get started with pile number 1. Okay, pile number 1, let's find out how the moon in Pisces, this transit moon in Pisces coming up, is going to affect you. So, from the Dream Oracle, we have the Animal card. It says, embrace your wild side. And we have view from above, get the big picture. Okay, and then your tarot is the Fool in reverse, the 5 of Chalices, the 3 of Swords reversed, the 3 of Wands reversed. You could be seeing the number 33. That's a master number. Here's the King of Chalices, and your last card is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So there's something that you are stuck on at this time. Let's see. So how is this Pisces moon going to affect you? Pisces moon in Pisces and sidereal Pisces is very hyper aware of energies around them. You will especially feel, for you, pile number 1, I'm seeing that you'll especially be sensitive. You'll be feeling very sensitive over the course of the next few days. And kind of struggling to get out of a rut. I see that if you've experienced any heartbreak recently, you're on your way to healing from this. However, with the Fool in reverse, I feel as though you don't know where to start. You don't know how to take your first step away from the situation so that you can begin healing with this 3 of Swords in reverse. And definitely with the 5 of Chalices especially. I feel like, you might have to face something that, you need to let go of at this time. You're getting free from a situation here, pile number 1. But I think that there's such a strong emotional connection here that an emotional attachment to whatever this is that you are letting go of. And, even though you are being able to let this go now, with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, you're still feeling very stuck and not sure how to move and take that step. So, but Spirit wants you to embrace your wild side, to remember to have fun and be creative and let yourself just play. And if you have any pets, make sure you spend time with your pets, especially at this time. For those of you going through any kind of loss, make sure that you also keep your, make sure you maintain the bigger picture and understand that there's always more to this than what's on the surface. So depending on what your situation is, you're going to need to allow yourself to heal from this, okay? I'm seeing that maybe this is crossing over from 2019. If you've had a lot of pain and heartbreak recently, it's kind of crossing over into the new year. So you're not really feeling all that amazing at this time, especially with the moon in Pisces. Your emotions are going to feel very elevated and heightened at this point, especially. So I feel as though during this new moon, you're going to really just really you gotta focus on finding your center, meditating but also allowing yourself to get out. Don't like, make sure you don't box yourself in, is what I'm hearing. Some of you are feeling very depressed, but the good news is with this Three of Swords in reverse is that you're healing from whatever this is, and you are on the way to moving forward. It's just that temporarily you're going to feel a little bit stuck. So that's how you're going to feel the next few days with this Pisces moon. I wish that it was a more uplifting reading, other than I know that it's going to get better, especially with the animal card here. It says embrace your wild side, so you are going to be able to at some point allow yourself to just kind of get out of your head and just have fun doing something that you know helps you get out of this place emotionally. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile number one. Let me know how this resonated with you, and I will see you again soon. All right. Hi there, pile number two. If you chose this, is going to be your reading about how Pisces moon, transit sidereal Pisces moon is going to affect you over the course of the next few days. Okay, and just generally this is basically an energy check, since the moon transits through the signs every 2 to 3 days. Okay, so how is this Pisces moon going to affect you? We have the color card, express your true feelings. Ascending the mountain, it says keep going forward. For your tarot, I have the Seven of Chalices in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Wands, the Moon, and the Two of Cups. Two of Chalices, that's beautiful. Okay, let's see. So pile number two, there's a lot of confusion surrounding you right now. Maybe you're going to, your emotions are going to be challenging you pretty heavily with the Seven of Chalices here and the Moon card as well, because the Moon card talks about your deepest fears, and you know, it's hard to move forward in the dark. This card talks about a lot about trusting your intuition, and the Seven of Chalices is all about like having a lot of options. But in this deck especially, it's about not, you know, wanting to choose the wrong option, or just, you know, being careful with your choices, because you could easily get manipulated or bitten if you, you know, put your hand in the wrong cup. But this is in reverse, so I feel as though this has to do with a lot of confusion that you are starting to realize. You're starting to realize your choices as of lately. You're starting to realize a lot about your choices, and you're just really coming out of this confusion. Actually, you're coming out of this confusion and coming to a place of knowing. Okay, with the Two of Chalices here, I think this has to do with your relationships. It could be love related, or it could be in general. Because the Knight of Wands here in the Prism of Vision tarot, this is all about creating a plan and sticking to it, learning how to stick to it, but you know, also being overwhelmed by so much energy. Okay, and one thing about Pisces moon is that it's so hypersensitive to its surrounding. It's like a sponge all the time. So I feel as though with this Knight of Wands here next to the moon, you're really like, you know, the next few days you're going to be feeling very overwhelmed by your fears, especially. Okay, so but Spirit is also advising you at this time to remember to express your true feelings. You're gonna be expressing your feelings to someone, and Spirit is telling you to keep going forward, ascend this mountain, whatever your fears are about this situation here. Okay, because with the Page of Swords in reverse, the Page of Swords in this deck, the Prism of Visions deck, is all about, seeing the beauty around you, and kind of learning to like put your foot out there and not be so afraid of the world that's out there, all the possibilities. Okay, so I feel as though you're overthinking all the possibilities in a relationship that you might be in, and you're kind of getting to a place of fear, and it's kind of stopping you, it's slowing you down from taking any action. And Spirit is telling you to just go for expressing your feelings, and keep going forward, and trust that wherever you have been in your life lately, something that you have been trying to achieve, you're feeling very sensitive about it and might even wanting to be giving up. But Spirit says keep going forward. And this Pisces moon is going to allow you to have this realization and face your fears. You're going to come to the realization of what your fears are, and you're going to start being able to open up more and expressing your feelings much more clear. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile number 2. Let me know how this reading resonated with you, if it resonates, and I'll be moving on to pile number 3. All right, hi pile number 3. This is going to be your reading. We're going to talk about how the sidereal Pisces moon transit is going to affect you over the course of the next few days. And so we're going to find out what is going on and how you're going to be feeling. Okay, so from the Dream Oracle card, we have X. It says reunite with the lost aspect of your soul. And then we have Solitude. In silence, peace prevails. So how this Pisces moon is going to be affecting you, it looks like you're going to be reconnecting with yourself, because we have solitude here, and you're going to be spending some time alone and just getting back in touch with who you really are. And this could reflect through someone else in your life. However, with the solitude card, it looks like this is going to be while you're alone. So I have the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Wands in reverse, the Three of Chalices, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Arrows in reverse. So solitude is here, okay? Even though the Three of Chalices is here in this reading, what I'm seeing, someone is actually, okay, I wasn't going to say this the first time because this card is usually symbolic, but it can be a quite literal representation of someone coming into your life. Now, the X card in the Dream Oracle is not always about an actual ex. It can be about someone from your past, but it's not necessarily someone from your past who is not good for you. It's more so someone, usually, it's usually that like person in your life that reflects who you truly are. And I think that someone is coming into your life to give you an offer, okay? And the thing is, during this Pisces transit, I think that you are going to prefer to be alone. Because the Two of Wands here in reverse, this is all about like having your eyes on a goal. You've already decided what you want, and now you're just kind of planning ahead. But this is in reverse, so it's kind of like, you're struggling to see a future with this person that is trying to come back into your life. And what I'm seeing with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is that you are, during this Pisces moon transit, you're feeling very unstable and insecure around people, okay? Around other people. I think that maybe you are feeling very drained by everyone's energies right now. I think this is why Spirit has the Solitude card here. It says, in silence, peace prevails. You may be feeling very overwhelmed right now. You could already have strong Pisces in your chart, in your sidereal chart, which is why, you are the kind of person who, like, after a while, you just need to spend some time in solitude to kind of take care of yourself. And with the Page of Wands here, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is kind of like you kind of having fun on your own. You're not looking to reach out to anyone. In fact, I think with the Knight of Swords in reverse, you're going to even be pushing people away. You're going to be asking for some space. You're going to actually like be quick to either ignore people. You're going to be quick to say, no, I don't have time for your energy. So that's what I'm kind of picking up here for you, pile number 3, that you're kind of going through a period of like needing to say no to people and not give all of your energy away. Because there's going to be people who come up into your life, or, you know, the next few days, people are going to come up and try and ask for your attention or try to offer you their own energy. But you're going to have to like spend some time away. As much as you love these people, you're still going to need to take some time for yourself the next few days. Some of you may not be feeling well with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. If you are sick, you're spending some time to take care of yourself and get better, to better your health for the next few days. So that is generally what I'm seeing here for you, pile number 3. Let me know how this reading resonated with you. Like and comment this video, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Hi there, pile number 4. This is going to be your reading. How is sidereal Pisces moon transit going to be affecting you over the course of the next few days? So we're going to look into this reading. So I have falling here. It says drop into the deep end of your soul. This talks about what's overwhelming you right now. And then choosing your path, always possible. So I see there's a lot of overwhelm about where you're headed in life and where you want to be. So I have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Star. It's a lot of purple so far. The World. Wow, a lot of major arcana. The Page of Chalices in reverse. And the 8 of Pentacles. So I think you are going to be spending the next few days kind of daydreaming about like where you're headed in life, where you want to be financially, especially if you are currently not working for whatever reason. Maybe you've had a career that ended and it just, you know, wasn't meant to be, and now you're healing from this. You're still going through this healing period, and this could have been a relationship of any kind, but I'm especially seeing a job since the 8 of Pentacles is here. And yeah, so we have the Wheel of Fortune and the World here, and both of these talks about like completion in their own way. The World is, however, about having a lot of experience. So I think that right now you're kind of searching through your options. Financially, you're kind of like going through what path you want to take, but you want it to be something intuitively that you would love, with the Page of Chalices here. And you're really working hard like by meditating on this. I feel like you're meditating and trying to choose the path that's best for you, and not going to, you know, it's not something that you can't see yourself doing. You want to be able to commit to this, whatever it is. You know, you want to be able to choose the path that you can commit to. So over the next few days, you're really meditating on where you want to go and what you really want to do, and also you're healing from the past of like something that has ended in your life recently, a career that has ended, a job, or some kind of relationship that has kind of like made it hard for you to move forward. And yeah, so definitely take time to contemplate and don't worry about making decisions too quickly. You are going to get the answers, and when Moon goes into sidereal Aries, it's going to be a good time to, you're really going to start feeling more inspired to actually go after what you really want. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile number 4. Let me know how this video reading resonated with you. Please leave me a like, a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you soon. Bye.